Hi guys, I'm Sam from the Unity of Life and welcome back to my channel. Just a little bit of a recap. We've been looking at Formula 1 in recent videos and now we are on Drive to Survive Season 2 Episode 5, which if you watched my last video I mentioned that we would be looking at Red Bull again. Yay! Because nobody's fed up about this at all. I'm starting to think that Netflix was just a little bit biased, but anyway. Maybe it's because there was a lot of drama that was going on in Red Bull. So, don't forget this is season 2 that we are discussing. All this happened back in 2019. The crappy pandemic that we all find ourselves in with our new reality did not exist. Nobody knew that was going to happen. And obviously, I'm quite aware that drivers have changed teams since then, so some of the drivers that we do talk about in this series may not necessarily be driving for the teams that we are talking about that they are driving for now. So I've got to say this one was a little bit interesting because this is where we are introduced to Pierre Gasly, who was now Max Verstappen's teammate. So if anybody watches this, you know this did not end very, very well for him, which was a shame. And so just to give a quick recap, Daniel Ricciardo was Max Verstappen's teammate in 2018. However, he felt as if he had been pushed out, so he went somewhere else because he thought it was very Team Max. And it does seem to be a running theme with Max's teammates. Not sure what's going to happen with his current teammate Perez, but I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, because he seems to be giving them the results, so I don't think he's going to go anywhere anytime soon. Anyway, so back in 2019 it was like I said, it was Pierre Gasly who was Max's teammate, and he did not have the best start with Red Bull. So unfortunately Gasly was 7th and Max was 3rd in one race, and then Max got up to 2nd and Gasly got up to 6th. So this was the Monaco Grand Prix, in which Gasly finished 5th, which I don't think is too bad at all. However, Red Bull seemed to think differently and put Gasly under a lot of pressure. And that was because he wasn't really driving on instinct, and he relied too much on the data. So because of all this pressure that they were putting on Pierre, he kind of got his confidence knocked. I don't believe this was his rookie season. I could be wrong, but he really wanted to show and work hard and prove that he was the right driver for Red Bull. However, not only was Red Bull putting a lot of pressure on him to get up there, because Red Bull is a team that wants both their teammates up on that podium every single race. If that doesn't happen, they want at least a driver up on that podium, which yes is the goal for absolutely every other team, but every other team doesn't seem to, when it doesn't happen, they don't seem to take it as badly as Red Bull do. Well, from what I can gather anyway. So the media were also putting pressure on him. They kept telling him that if he didn't get the results that they were wanting, they were going to get rid of him and he was going to lose his seat. And that is if he didn't up his performance. So he then got lapped in the Austria Grand Prix, and Max won, and Pierre ended up finishing 7th, which I still think that's very good, considering he got lapped okay, and to still finish 7th, even though you got that, I think that's still a good result. However, Red Bull did not think so, and they got rid of him halfway through the 2019 race season, and he completely and utterly scrapped Pierre. Was that very fair? Probably not, because it was a car that he had never drove before, and you know, he still had to get familiar with the car, and I don't think he had enough time. Like, half a season, it wasn't really enough for him to get to grips, like, properly maybe with the car and to figure out how the team works and to actually feel part of the team. I don't think he felt like he was part of the team for quite some, well, while the whole duration, because they in the next episode we find out that he had been replaced with Alex Albon, and they did a photo shoot with Alex, and they basically photoshopped Alex in over Pierre, and a lot of their photos and promotional things. Okay, as far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong, so if I am wrong, let me know in the comments, Red Bull are the only team that I know of that have scrapped a driver halfway through a season and brought somebody else in because they weren't getting the results. You know, it might have helped that maybe if they maybe supported their drivers a little bit better, and you know, they didn't push them out, and it wasn't all one team, one driver over another, because you know, you're working as a team. Like I said, you want both drivers up on that podium if possible to get the maximum points. So the last thing that you really want to do is make one driver feel that bad about themselves and put that much pressure onto them that they're not going to get the results that you need or that you're wanting. Okay, I think that they should have took some responsibility for that. I feel as if, you know, they, like the press, you know, they were pressuring him as well, and so was Red Bull. So if you think about that, he's getting pressure from his team, he's getting pressure from, you know, these people who write articles and report on everything that's going on in that sport. It has to be an awful lot of responsibility, and it does have to be an awful lot of pressure that's put down on you. And of course, you're not going to be able to perform to your best ability with people telling you that you're not good enough all the time. That is going to have an effect on your confidence. It's gonna have effect on your mental health and your well-being as well, and it's not a very nice feeling. And like I said, I feel like Red Bull should have owned up and took a little bit of responsibility and helped to support Pierre Gasly a little bit more, and you know, just laid off of him a bit with the pressure. So that is all from me today. Like I said, the next episode is also around Red Bull. goody. And don't forget, we are having one big I'm trying to have this one big fight against the wrongs of the world. So we're trying to help animals, stop animal abuse, and we're trying to make sure that there is more diversity and more opportunities in sports like like F1 and in anything that we do in life, because that's what we deserve, because we're all human. So if you enjoy the content and everything in my channel, click on my face, it'll be down here for you to subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll have a playlist of videos down here with all the previous videos that have come before this one. And don't forget to comment, share, and I've already said subscribe, but I can't say that enough. Subscribe, okay? That will really help to support my channel. And like I said, don't forget to share. That's also really important, and you can pass that on to your friends. So see you next time. Bye.